See Dave again. It's going to be another good year. We might be hunting some timber gobblers because they're not in the fields as they normally are, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, so I'm editing the Tennessee video for this year. As you know, we go down to Tennessee every year for the past few years, and usually there's these big, beautiful fields on this bottom of these mountains, and there's usually full of birds, but this year there was no birds, so we had to kind of go up in the timber into the mountains and kill birds. And so this year we didn't get the sexy kill shot like the intro that you just watched. So I thought that I would make this more of a how-to and instructional on how to kill birds in the mountains. We did kind of get it, you know, in the frame, but it wasn't close enough, so we wanted to salvage it somehow and just make this kind of like a learning experience. It is kind of hard to film in the timber and the mountains, especially because these are really, really steep mountains. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So this video is going to be an educational video on how to hunt birds, not just in the timber, but also in the mountains. Specifically, this is going to be tips on what to take in your turkey vest. One being a crow call and the other being pruning tools or snippers. So I hope you enjoy.
Close enough, probably say 25 yards.
Oh yeah, that's what I guessed at. Nice
yeah,
looking
when I
bird.
came up, there's so many holes in his head, it was like squirting out. Oh, yeah, he's a big bird. Nice beard.
Nice beard on him?
Yep. Ooh, you got hooks. Look at those. Wow. Would you look at that?
That's a big bird, man.
That's a rope. You know, it might be.
Look how thick that is.
Yeah, it's really thick. Come here and look at the spurs. They're sharp.
Oh my gosh. I think those are the longest spurs I've ever seen.
Those are the longest ones I've got, for sure.
They got to be over an inch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's an inch and a quarter, inch and 3/8.
Yeah. Wow, what a bird.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for sticking with me both, guys, going up and down these knobs. Come here. Thank you so much. That was fun.
Yep. I'm glad you got one, buddy.
Yeah, we had to work for it this year, didn't we?
Worked our ass off, didn't we?
Yeah. Because I didn't think we were going to get them, because what they would do is they kept moving. Every time we would move and try to set up, they'd be like way farther away. And as soon as I hit that crow call, man, they were trying to circle around us, I think, or something. And then all I did was, and I shut up, and then like 5-10 minutes later they came. But you could hear them in the leaves, which is cool. Hey, it's Brian with Heirs here in the mountains of Tennessee. We're with David's property again this year, and we didn't shoot them out of the blind or anywhere in the nice open fields they have. They're tucked back in these mountains. A little bit shy. We've seen 2 coyotes and they're running them off, so we had to get in the mountains and figure them out. We're on the top of a peak of a mountain here. We called these 2 birds in. We were chasing them, you know, for ridge over ridge over ridge. They kept getting farther away. Finally, we hit a crow call, and wham! Both of them lit up down in this bottom here. So we went and set up at the top, and I just clucked 3 or 4 times and waited 5 minutes or so, and you could hear him coming up. And this one came in half strut. I wanted to get him on the trail so we can get a nice video of him, but he went out of strut and went to go away, and I took the last opportunity I had, hit him right in the head, knocked him down. The other one got away, but couldn't get him. But this was one of the coolest hunts we've ever had, and it just goes to show you, always have a crow call in your pack. And then also what saved me on here is there's only one really good tree I really wanted to sit in, and it was covered by a whole bunch of branches and those vines, so I was able to cut them down and then sit in the tree I actually wanted to, and that's the only it's the only tree I could really have sat in to kill this bird. So I always have a crow call and always have some snippers, and that's just 2 things you always keep in your vest. But thank you, David. I really appreciate you having us here every year. It's always a good time whether we kill something or not. We were kind of getting, you know, not thinking we might not kill one this time, but we put in the work, and I just appreciate you having us out. So, all right, well, we're gonna go, and in May our Pennsylvania season starts, so hopefully we do just as good here, but this is one of the most memorable hunts I've had, so I'll see you next time.